I'm Bente Megard, and I'm chairing the Knowledge Infrastructure Committee. We have 7 members, and we need to have at least one member from the NCF and from the K centers and from the BOD. So it's a small committee, but I think we are quite efficient. I think I'll move here, so I better see the slides. This year we approved 6 new K centers. So now we have 38 K centers. That's a lot to manage, actually. And I think now several of the earlier presentation has talked about LLMs. One of the K centers, a new K center, is an LLM K center. So the K centers are actually, I think most of the work will happen there in the K center, but there will also be other activities supporting this because it's too much for just a K center. Then we have a better catalog, K center catalog. When you search for expertise, you will find that it's now easier to find, and it's more integrated in the CLARIN website. And then we have been involving K centers in the management of resource families, which is also an important thing because the number of resource families is growing, and it's really good that we have K centers with this type of expertise that can help the management. And the Knowledge Infrastructure Committee also evaluates the mobility grants, and we have approved 5 this year. And then we have updated the list of what we expect from K centers. This is also with the growing number of K centers, it's becoming more obvious that we need a clear description of the expectations. And then we just had a K center workshop a few days ago, and also including a participant from Australia, because they also will want to set up a K center. And then we had a small a poster and an abstract publication at the CLIN conference in Belgium. The ongoing activities, well, first of all, there's a K center management. That's an important part. So there are new applications, certificate renewals. A certificate is valid for 3 years, then it has to be renewed. Communication with the K centers, well, we don't like that. And the annual reporting from the K centers. Also, we have the best practice papers where K centers choose what's the best description of the best practice. And as I said, the mobility grants and the resource families. And our goals and plans for next year, well, we need to continue the ongoing activities, and I'm sure you understand that this is actually pretty heavy. But then as 2 specific tasks, we have taken on the visibility of K centers. It's really important because of all this knowledge that we now have, all this knowledge and expertise, that it's visible to the users. And then we also want K centers to collaborate more across borders, and this can be country borders, but they could also be domain borders. Thank you. That's it for me.